A real estate walk by Trainity Hub. This is Isam.
This is Kapil from Homes for Life.
And Kapil, thank you so very much for coming up to
You're most
this
welcome.
wonderful episode. Actually, you know what's funny? I remember you replied to one of my videos.
Yes, I did.
And you're like, I'm your neighbor. You know, why don't you come and make a video with me? Where, guess what? You're in that episode as well.
Thank you so much, Isam. You the best.
Kapil, thank you so much for your time. Really appreciate it.
Most welcome.
I always start the real estate walk by introducing my guests. So the microphone over to you. Yes, please.
Yes. So I'm from Homes for Life and I work in DIFC area as a secondary agent. And the reason why I choose to be a secondary agent compared to a primary agent is because it's kind of easy for me to not convince somebody to buy something which they don't know of. It's better to sell something which a client has inquired for. And my job is to be the most honest guy and guide them really well with the amenities, the sizes, the views, the disturbances in some cases when there's some construction going on beside the building. You need to inform them that choose this unit over that unit. So that makes your job easier to actually, get the deal done.
Kapil, thank you so much for the quick intro. That was absolutely fantastic. It's actually funny because, funny how the world is in Dubai is so small, especially in real estate markets.
Right. Everybody knows everybody.
Can I ask you this question?
Yeah.
How did we meet?
We met in our building.
I'm sure.
That's because you drive a Ford Focus.
I'm sure you would remember this.
It's because of the cars.
You
I
saw
like
a
your
Dubizel
car.
ad.
No. I saw your car.
How about the Dubizel ad?
Dubizel ad, I don't remember that.
Selling my MacBook.
No.
And you're like, oh, that's a beautiful MacBook. Is it for sale? I was like, yeah.
No.
I was like, where do you stay?
I like your car, and that's how I met
So
you.
it's the car.
Yeah.
So it's my car that got us connected.
Correct.
Absolutely beautiful.
Yellow Focus.
And then fast forward, you came into my Damak Academy.
That's right.
That was absolutely beautiful.
That's right.
Because
I had a VIP treatment that day.
Thanks
to you.
Absolutely wonderful. I mean, look how the world is so small, especially the real estate market. Kapil, I have, so I always start with these series of questions. Nothing is scripted, obviously. And the one question that comes to my mind is, what gets you excited to actually join real estate in particular, and why secondary markets?
I never thought that I would join real estate because that was the last thing I thought of doing in life. I've been a professional concept artist, designing characters and doing storyboards for animation and TV games and, TV shows, games, mobile games and stuff. There were not many opportunities here in Dubai, so I started doing real estate because my very close friends, who are one of the best real estate guys in Dubai, they introduced me to real estate and they said, you can, come and join us and you can do it.
Yeah.
So that's what I did. And it really worked well. Thanks to them as well, because they guided me really a lot in the initial days.
Yeah.
So it was good guidance from my good friends.
Beautiful.
So it was easy for me to just shift the professional field from doing animation to selling apartments or villas.
Yeah. It's really interesting because you went into my business account, the Urban Artisan Home Decor.
Yeah.
And you actually sketched my flagship
speaker.
Speaker. The omnidirectional handmade speaker slash
beautiful speaker.
LED light. And that sketch, that's absolutely beautiful. You know what, guys? I'm gonna keep it right over here. Take a look at it. And I mean, wow, that was absolutely beautiful. You're obviously happy being in secondary market now, right?
Yes.
So how can you differentiate really? Like when you want to go now, if I ask you right now, I'm your boss, you have to switch into the to the off plan.
I would easily do it because I've actually closed a lot of off plan deals as well, based on through my existing clients from secondary market. I never got a lead in off plan in my life, and all the sales that I've done were either friends or my clients who have already bought something from me, or their references.
Yeah.
So getting into off plan now from secondary shouldn't be an issue, but I always believe that it's always nice to start with a leasing agent, then you become a sales agent, then you get into off-plan
Okay,
agent.
and then escalate from there.
Yeah, escalate.
Yeah.
That's a little difficult because it's actually good to talk when you have a lot of knowledge. If you don't have knowledge, a lot of people don't trust you. I mean, nobody would trust you. So I've learned from a lot of seniors of mine, my friends, my colleagues. Every single time we sit and chit chat, we just talk about work. The topic gets to work. End of the day. And it really helps to have friends from the same field. I mean, you are one of the biggest inspirations that I've had. We have had a lot of personal meetings.
Thank you.
We would again talk about work. End of the day.
Yeah.
So it's really good to have friends from the same field with same passion. It helps in building your confidence and
So that you're not
knowledge.
fighting the battle alone.
Yes, true.
You're actually having the same passion with a group
That's
of
right.
people that you can first inspire, and second is to actually learn together. Feel obviously we are right now in a well-developed area, and that's the DLRC, part
Yes,
of the Dubai land.
Yes.
And I've seen pretty much every single developer that actually put their footprint over there, right?
Right.
It just got into my mind right now, area specialization. I hear this a lot, especially in the secondary market world. How important is area specialization for a secondary market sales agent?
It's absolutely important to be a specialized agent, say even in a specific building, if not the entire area, because the amount of knowledge you have about one building and you do a viewing, that viewing converts into a closure.
Yeah.
There is no way that you would do multiple viewings and inshallah you will close a unit. Doesn't work like that. Most of my viewings, 80% I would say, are conversions.
Yeah.
They're not just people coming and having look at some good looking apartments and saying I'll get back to you and stuff like that. No, it doesn't work.
Yeah.
I have like too much knowledge about the building where I work, so it gets easy for me to sell. So the biggest mistake others would do as secondary agents is they would focus on multiple buildings or multiple areas where they would have limited knowledge of all these areas.
Yeah. Yeah.
So having one area or one building or one community, villa community is the key.
Yeah.
I feel.
One mistake that secondary market real estate agents actually do when they pursue the real estate world,
They don't come.
and how can they avoid these mistakes?
Yeah. They don't come with a mindset that they are here to help some clients who are their leads. They always think of making some commission, which is not the right thing. I believe that if you help somebody or guide somebody in getting the right property that they're looking for or the investment they're looking for, it actually pays you much quicker and much higher than just working on closing something and making some money. So that's what I feel that a lot of secondary agents do wrong. And it's not to run behind the money and to guide the client well. Yeah.
So they focus more into the transaction
Yes.
rather than building actually a true relationship with
Yes.
with their clients.
Yes.
100%. I'm a true believer when it comes to this. Oh my God! Hello,
want to-
sweetie. A little meow meow.
Yes.
What a beautiful cat. Especially when when it comes to real estate agents who actually wanted to test the real estate market, they want to come with that. They need to come with that mindset that
Yes,
I
exactly.
actually came here to first be an area specialist,
Right.
and then two, instead of chasing high commissions stuff like that, it's actually I'm actually there to solve my investors
That's right.
problem,
That's right.
or a first home owner who actually wants a house for his family.
You've been
Beautiful.
a great coach in your past, so I think you're still being a great coach, helping a lot of agents and guiding them.
Thank you, Kapil. Yeah, we are expanding right now. Obviously, the secondary market academy as well. I actually put together a wonderful sales program. Speaking of deals,
Yeah.
what was the easiest deal that you have ever closed in real estate?
The easiest one was I sold 2 units to one of my very good clients. He's from Singapore. He was walking around and my car was parked in the building, and he asked me what I'm doing there. So I said I'm selling some units. I have some good discounts going on. So he said, okay, get me 2 units. So I said, sure, you just get me 2 checks. He actually walked to his office, select the units for him. There was no budget. Everything was cash. and I was the one who chose the units. He didn't even see the units. I didn't see the
Wow.
units. I didn't see the units. Nobody saw the units. It was just on paper. He gave me the check, and that's the kind of trust that I love when I get from my clients.
Wow, that was beautiful. That was beautiful. Absolutely amazing. Thank you so much, Kapil. And one more question that I actually have in mind right now is, what was the most difficult deal that you have ever experienced
Yes.
in secondary market?
This was a sale, the very first sale of my life. There was a lot of tough stuff going on with the sale because the person who owned this apartment had passed away due to COVID,
Oh,
and had to completely solve this issue or get into some legal stuff without any knowledge with this gentleman's wife. And I had to solve this entire thing. It took me around 6 months to sell this apartment in Azizi Riviera. And my commission was how much? I think 2,500, my commission. So that was the most
6
difficult.
months.
6 months. It took me 6 months to go to the court, to go to a lot of typing centers, to learn. I mean, I first educated myself, and that's how I could help this client of mine.
Yeah,
But she's still in touch with me. She's extremely happy. She calls
of
me
course.
a brother,
Of course.
and that's more important for me than
Of course.
that commission
it's really,
that I made.
it's all about the experience after all, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Kapil, thank you so much. That was an absolute
Thank you so much.
wonderful, serious amount of questions that you had to answer, really. If you have one advice that we can give to real estate agents, what would that advice be?
This is something I can't give as an advice because I don't follow it myself. But the real thing is you have to be super, super disciplined and super on your toes and super quick. I'm extremely fast, on my toes all the time, but I'm not disciplined. This is something that I have to change in myself. And if I just get that, I think I'll have.
So give us some hints when you say discipline. Does that mean
the
timings,
the usual discipline where people actually go to sleep early, wake up early, go to the gym, don't drink alcohol, these
Yeah,
kind of things,
yeah.
eat healthy food,
Yeah.
go to the good,
Yeah.
all
I
the good boy
understand,
stuff.
I understand.
So you do that and things will actually change, because I've seen a lot of friends of mine
Yeah.
who are disciplined.
Yeah.
They have gone, way above
Yeah.
anybody else.
Yeah.
Even when they started with others at the same time, the discipline actually paid off. So discipline is a very important thing.
Yeah.
Plus you have to be very quick.
Yeah.
You need to have insane amount of knowledge of what you're trying to sell or rent.
Yeah.
And that's about it. Your clients
Yeah.
will come to you. Like I get calls from my clients. I mean, they're not my clients. They're just random people who own apartments.
Yeah.
They want me to sell their apartment or rent their apartment. So this is a good thing where I don't have to call anybody and ask for a listing or something.
Yeah.
They call me.
Yeah.
So this is the plus of working in one area and specializing there.
Yeah. So that's basically one of the advantages
Yeah.
of working in an area and specializing in that place is actually the pros and cons,
Correct.
and you actually know what you're talking about because
Exactly.
you have that confidence in that
Like I said,
area.
I even know the names of the dogs that live in the building
Oh my God!
and the little children. Yes.
So you actually went to that
Building
micro
a lot
level.
of times. So
Yeah.
these dogs are my friends.
Yeah.
So that helps a lot in having a lot of confidence when
Obviously.
you're doing a viewing.
Obviously, 100%. Kapil, thank you so much. How active are you in social media?
Absolutely not. This is my first video ever, and I'm super shy right now. I don't know how I pulled it off, but I'll see how I look.
I believe this is the end of this wonderful episode. Kapil, thank you so much. First, for being my,
Most welcome.
my wonderful neighbor, and two, for actually accepting to have this
not? Why
real
not?
estate walk with me. Guys, Kapil has his social media accounts. You know what? I'm gonna leave everything in the link below, in the description as well. Please take a look at his content. Follow us for more. If you have any questions or details, write them down in the comments. Thank you so much for coming up. I will see you in the next episode. Yalla, bye.
Thank you, Sam.
Thank you so much.